Hello, welcome to Caruth Conversations. This is on chapter 15, which is about elements and senses. This is about our book, Conversations for the Soul, of Quentin Caruth. This is my mom, Jeanette Caruth. So the chapter was, she actually started off talking about elements, like the elements of the earth, like water, fire, and such. And then I was contemplating those elements, and it took me in a different direction of contemplating the senses that contemplate the elements. And so I went into how to investigate kind of the senses and see where they point to, if the senses point to a reality out here or a reality in here, and that just took it in a very interesting direction to kind of question the nature of reality. So.
Yeah, it was a big surprise for me that you went that way. I had no idea. I just wanted to see what he was really interested, what you were really interested in, what you wanted to be, the water, the fire, or whatever, the wind, and so on and so on. So for me, it was so obviously the wind. I think maybe also because I'm a Gemini, and so it's an air sign.
Yeah.
But there's the flowing in the air and the freedom, and it's the air thing. I mean, just being in the air. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, and then playing with people's hairs and the trees and all of that.
Yeah.
I find it so intriguing. So, but you never even thought about it.
No, I didn't. Because I mean, honestly, I don't know if I could choose one. I think I'd want to be all of them, because that is what we are. Anyway, so we are all of them.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I could choose a favorite one. Maybe, like I said earlier, maybe water.
Maybe water.
But I also like earth. I also like the element of fire. Its aspects. I like them all. So
yes,
it would be hard for me to choose one favorite.
Yes.
I guess I said water earlier because it's kind of, I don't know, the way that it's always returning to itself and going and raining and the rivers.
Yes. And to being in the water is something so incredible.
Yeah, and being in the water, being in a jacuzzi is, or being in the ocean is such a magical experience. Like water is just such a healing, magical experience, and the way that it just, I think, exemplifies the nature.
Then again, you also totally love the what do you call it? The skydiving.
Skydiving, yeah.
Yeah, that's being in the air, and I totally love the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love what you said, and all that made a lot of sense. Going into the senses and how each of the senses really brings you back to who is the one who's perceiving it, who is the one who's receiving it.
Yeah.
So you are coming always back to being this. And yes, I totally love that as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for example, like hearing my voice. You hear the voice, and it appears to be out there.
Right,
but if you close your eyes and shut off all your other senses, the hearing of the voice is just within. And the same thing can be said for touching or any other thing that you experience. I can touch her, but the feeling was here within my borders of the body.
Right.
So all senses and all experiences are within. So is there anything without? Because all the senses do combined show that there's something out here. But if you really investigate it, it's all experience in here.
In here.
So which is a very interesting way to turn it around.
There's an outwardness that is not out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's seemingly out there, but it's not.
Yeah. Because even like when you're walking towards something, you have the pressure of your feet on the ground, you see things in the distance that are getting closer, but all of those experiences, the sight is being experienced here. The touching of your feet on the ground that's moving is here. Yeah. The wind in your hair, it's still, everything you experience is still in your body.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. I remember I had once a really wonderful experience with that, and that was through the work of Byron Katie. And I had read a lot of that at the time, about the questions, is this whatever, is this true or if it's not true. Anyway, I came to the point of, I remember walking on the street and realizing how interesting, because here I am, I'm at point A, and I'm going over there and it's point B. But while I'm walking from A to B, I'm neither at A, I'm neither at B.
Yeah.
And that just, something happened inside of me that, oh my God, you know. So what is the purpose of walking? There was no purpose of walking, so
Yeah.
there is just the being of walking.
Yeah.
But it took away the complete purpose. Now, why that had anything to do with the word of biocrate, you know, I have to think about it. I have no
I can't
idea.
tell. See how
Right?
that connects, but-
Yeah, you know, maybe because am I really going for, is this really A and this is B? Am I really going, I'm not sure, but I
Yeah.
remember I was so engrossed in her work and I loved it so much. And that was one of my really big openings.
Yeah. You
Realizing
just never know what questions will trigger.
no, what trigger it?
Yeah,
That's exactly what it is,
Yeah.
you know. And I just realized I'm walking here, but I'm not at A and I'm not at B, so there is
Yeah.
no purpose. And
Yeah.
I think that is the way it is with everything. There is ultimately not really a purpose. So
Yeah.
it's all blowing, you know.
Yeah.
See,
Or flowing down the stream.
flowing down the stream, or exactly. It's all playing with the elements and
Yeah.
playing with the senses.
Rising in the waves.
Yes, exactly.
We're so spiritual.
We're so spiritual. So anyway, yeah, that's, you know, it was an interesting chapter. It was very
Yeah.
playful.
Yeah,
for
it's
me.
playful and introspective, and so
Yeah.
it's a great experience of a chapter.
Yes,
I would say.
it's always fun. And what we're doing now, and which is what I really like, we thought about this not too long ago. We're making a little workbook beside the book, so as a journal. So we both come up with questions, you know. So this one is going to be obviously question number 1 is going to be what element would you want to be. So anyway, for you to write it down and to write it out and sit with it, and just another way of a reminder of awareness throughout our daily lives. And we're having a lot of fun creating this, right? So that will be out pretty soon, I think. You know.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, it shouldn't take long.
That shouldn't take long.
So yeah, thanks for joining us. You can like and subscribe below. You can find our book on our website, goodconversations.com, or on Amazon as well, and as well as other things. So check us out, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks. Bye.